And then Dane Supply, followed by If You Say So, Prince Dane, Magic Marvo and Close Up Rare Insight. They travel along to the 1,000 marker. Speed is pretty good here, and Pendulum narrowly over Tom Carouse. Schwazia, no luck early, very wide, followed by Force Apollo. And over on the inside of it is Dial Tones, If You Say So, Dane Supply, Prince Dane, Magic Marvo. Rare Insight is last as they come down to the 700, and Schwazia. Boss pressed on, otherwise he was going to be in no man's land. And to the 600, Schwazia opens up a length and a half, Pendulum and Tom Carouse. 2 lengths to Force Apollo, followed by Dial Tones, If You Say So, Dane Supply wide. Magic Marvo in the middle. Prince Dane tucked away, and Rare Insight quietly ridden at the rear. Schwazia swings in the stand fox, a length and a half. Tom Carouse followed by Pendulum, Force Apollo, and a length further back as If You Say So, and Rare Insight is trying to weave clear, but Schwazia pinches a break. At the 200, Schwazia, 2 Rare Insight seeing daylight, and the filly is going after Schwazia very quickly. It's Rare Insight pegging back Schwazia, stride by stride. Rare Insight gets Schwazia. Magic Marvo late, but it's Rare Insight. The filly has beaten the Colts and Geldings. Rare Insight from a photo, Magic Marvo and the weakening Schwazia from Dial Tones in company with Dane Supply, Force Apollo, Tom Carouse, and If You Say So. And the Pendulum was second last, tailed off Prince Dane. That was her race. Number 10, Rare Insight. Darren Beedman has now clocked 3 for the day. Beaver, Rybald and Rare Insight. Ditto, J.R. Hawks. Number 10, Rare Insight by O'Reilly from Centenaire. Has always promised plenty. She displayed so much in the autumn. She spelled after a win in Brisbane in May. Came back a good run in the Chiraco to Pompey. And then a better run in the Research. And that was over the 1200 up to the 14 today. And the filly has beaten the boys. 10-4-1. And a 4th placing, number 5. 10, Rare Insight, D. Beedman first. Number 4, Magic Marvo, J. Sheehan for Rod Craig second. And Schwazia weakened over the concluding stages. Glenn Boss, Paul Perry, 5 4th. The officials, 10, the winner, 391.60. Number 4, 670. Number 1, 160. Quinella, 79.40. Exacta, 109.50. The trifecta, 423.90. The first 4, 10, 415, 1,949.30. The extra daily double, 8 into 10, 23.20. That's Private Steer and Rare Insight. And we're awaiting on the superfecta numbers, 5th and 6th to follow. Rare Insight by O'Reilly has now had the 6 starts for 3 wins, a second and a third. And Darren Beedman knew what he was doing. He was quite content to sit back last to the point of the corner. He was a little bit lucky to get a run at the right time, but when she saw daylight, boy, didn't she knuckle at the task. She pegged back Schwazia, and late Magic Marvo got up for second. 10-4-1-5, 5th and 6th to follow after a thrilling NTG Stan Fox Stakes.
You're not wrong, and what a great ride, Darren Beedman. I'm not sure if you watched the green colours during that run, but he saw half an opening. He pressed the button and exploded through the gap. Very promising, daughter of O'Reilly. Well, that was a cool, calm ride. I think it was at this track that Larry Olsen secured a famous Group 1 with Best Western when he scraped paint. Larry Olsen, how about your thoughts? 6, 9 and 1. Southern Crown is the top rater here. But Michelle Payne has the ride aboard, that brave front-running galloper, Brave Chief.
Well, Michelle, Brave Chief, he puts his heart and soul into it. Hasn't had a run for a while. Is that a problem?
Yeah, he hasn't run for 5 weeks, so he's probably 1 run off his best at the moment, but he'll still put his best in, and hopefully he'll be able to hold on.
You certainly ride him very well. What do you put it down to?
I don't know. I think it's just the horse. He's very easy to ride. He just rolls along in front and keeps going, so nothing really that I do.
I think you're being a bit modest. Michelle, in race 8, you've picked up the ride on By Daily with the blinkers on today.
Yeah, that should be a big help. They sort of took the blinkers off last start, and he failed here at Moonee Valley. It was a hard track that day too, so I think he likes the wet track, so today should be a bonus.
You've got 2 lovely rides. Good luck.
Thanks.
Where is he? Is it 190 at Doomben?
Footer's great popularity, no doubt, off course. And there's Rum going up into the line, so we're nearly set to go. Brave Chief has won 8 races at Moonee Valley, same number as Manicato. The record is 11, held by Gallipoli Prince. The Almighty One moved in. Set to run. Adolescence bouncing around in gate 1. Racing. Exaggerate jumped okay. The Almighty One began awkwardly, was slow out. Brave Chief away fast, and so was Big Southern Crown. Zamarin just off them with Adolescence. Down towards the post. 4 across the track. Brave Chief doing a bit of work out wide. Adolescence against the fence. Brave Chief going up to head him off. Southern Crown is up there too, and Big settling down 4th now, leaving the straight. 2 lengths away, Exaggerate, striding round the outside, the 5th, and then came Zamarin. A length home Wrecker on the inside, trailed by Menang. The Almighty One back towards the tail, and Rum on the inside. Brave Chief takes his favourite role at the 13.50. He's out by 2. Adolescence is 2nd. Southern Crown is 3rd. Big's on the rail. Exaggerate handy enough on the outside, followed by Home Wrecker, and next is Zamarin, who follows Exaggerate, followed by Menang out wide, and then Rum and the Almighty One. Brave Chief at a good tempo enters the back straight at the 1100 by 3. Adolescence is 2nd. 2 lengths to Southern Crown. Big's on the inside. Exaggerate well placed. Next in the field is Home Wrecker with Zamarin the outside, and Menang doing some work out wide, and 2 lengths away the Almighty One, who's on the outside of Rum. Brave Chief goes round the turn at the 800, looking for his 9th win at the Valley. He leads by 3.5. Adolescence is 2nd. Southern Crown is 3rd. Exaggerate is 4th, and on his outside is Menang. In behind them, Big's over on the rail, followed by Zamarin, then Home Wrecker, and pull to the outside the Almighty One, and Rum last of all. At the 600 metres now, Michelle Payne riding Brave Chief along. His lead has been whittled back. He's only about a length in front now to Exaggerate, who's about to claim him. Then Southern Crown, and they're followed closely by Adolescence. The Almighty One is coming around the outside, and then came Menang. Up to the turn they race. Brave Chief just led from Southern Crown. Exaggerate. The Almighty One from well back is still making ground, and Home Wrecker's working into it. Brave Chief has been headed by Southern Crown, the Almighty One, and then Home Wrecker. Southern Crown in front. The Almighty One trying to lift on the outside. The Almighty One getting up to Southern Crown. Southern Crown, the Almighty One. The Almighty One put his nose in front and just won it, I'd say, from Southern Crown. 3rd, Brave Chief, perhaps he's continued to kick back well. Rum is on his outside there in the photo. Exaggerate didn't finish his race off. Followed in then by Biggs and Adolescence, Home Wrecker, and then Zamarin, and Menang on the shifty ground, finishing last of all. Coming from near enough to last, the Almighty One has taken out the 5th event. So we await the numbers to come up into the frame. It's a photo for all of the placings. 6 has got it, the Almighty One, Brett Preble. 5 is 2nd, Southern Crown, Damien Oliver. And 4 actually got 3rd, Rum, Craig Newitt. 6, 5, 4, Brave Chief, just being pegged for the minor end of the prize, has finished 4th.
And the late mail helping us out, and the ratings as well with a good value one. 6, 5, 4 and 1. A couple coming with big runs that tailed out. Exaggerate and also Adolescence. 6, 5, 4 and 1. First 4 to be confirmed. Murray Bridge there.
Oh, Senor.
We'll look at him in just a moment. There's Native Jazz parading, and right behind Native Jazz is Georgie Boy, who's looking to recapture its best form, the Garcia horse that Brad Pengelly has the rider, who's won 7 of 34, and it's at big odds. There he is. Behind him is Time Off, John Hawke's Newcastle Cup winner, and an impressive winner that day, surprising some, perhaps not the team. Peter Snowden, the foreman, was absolutely thrilled to grab success. Number 4, Daniels the Man, a stablemate of Georgie Boy, looking to recapture his best form, has won 4 of 18 thus far, is a $26 chance. 5 is Gamesman, Len Beasley for Gay Waterhouse, the eagle-eyed horse, who was successful in the Premier's Cup 2 runs back, 4th behind Dress Circle most recently. Feed the Meter, 2.5 lengths behind them in the Newcastle Cup, was blocked for a run on that occasion, and there's plenty suggesting that this horse is not far away from a win. Ridden by, or should I say trained by, former Bone Crusher rider Gary Stewart. From there we go to Master Pom, a stablemate to the 2 aforementioned horses, Georgie Boy and also Daniels the Man, and Master Pom successful in the Grafton Cup back in July. There he is on screen. He's at $88. Fellow Senior Greg Charles Wright is looking to go 3 in a row, and his 3rd career win he's looking for at this circuit. He won the Tats Plate last time out in listed company. Red Trinket, number 9. Now, this is the horse that they're talking up. A horse who's raced only 6 times for 3 wins, 3 minor placings. Blocked for a run in the Newcastle Cup as favourite most recently. He's by Lure and he'll have plenty of supporters. He's the favourite. Number 10, National Treasure, is the second elect. This is the Zabeel mare that Gay Waterhouse also puts the polish on. And like Red Trinket, lightly raced, only having had 6 starts for 3 wins. Piace number 11 was scratched from the Newcastle Cup. It follows its most recent start at Flemington, a win 3 weeks ago today. Star of the Seas for Chris Waller was placed behind National Treasure last time out. It's number 12 and it's at $16. It's by Rhythm, the sire of Ethereal. 13's a late scratching. 14 is Harp of Tara. Bob Thompson trained last start, Rose Hill winner, and got up to beat Jadana on that occasion. And Manziel, number 15, went around in the Newcastle Cup last time out, and it's a horse who goes around at $124. Dual Fuel is the 16. Alan Bailey puts the polish on it. It's been racing very well in Brisbane, 3rd at its first Sydney start this prep, and was a bit luckless behind National Treasure. Prince Hal is number 17, which is Robert Thompson ride. It's placed its last 2, been racing particularly well. Big odds, $54.11. That's a look at the parade yard coverage, thanks to the team at Emirates Park Stud. A look at all of the runners for the Colin Stephen. Murray Bridges due in right on 2 minutes. The top 8 in betting at Randwick. Red Trinket, the favourite, ahead of National Treasure. Stablemates 1 and 2 in betting order. Feed the Meter Safe along with Dual Fuel. And Time Off, the Newcastle Cup winner, $17 it's currently showing.
Next weekend, but she is trebly represented in the Colin Stephen. Gamesman firstly, Gay. This horse looks a treat.
He does look a treat, John. I must say, of the 3 runners I have here, I'm extremely pleased with Gamesman. It's his a bit of an ask. He's up that little bit more in class, but he showed us he could win a listed race, only run a place in a listed race only a while back. The distance, I'm not sure, but he's very fit. Of my other 2, National Treasure and Red Trinket, they're rising stars. I'm really happy with both of them. I think they're the makings of wonderful stayers.
Well, it's hard to believe that your 2 runners in the George Main Stakes are going to be the outsiders. A pretty rare occurrence for you.
Yes, it is. But they're probably not true weight-for-age horses, John, but they're thriving, and I thought it was a natural progression on to the Epsom.
What do you think will win the George Main?
I think the mare will win. Sunline, she's a champion through and through, and there's not a lot of speed in the race, and they'll probably play right into her hands.
The late Bill Ritchie was a great friend to you many years ago, and it's nice that you have such a strong representation in the race named in his honour. Phoenix Park firstly.
Well, Phoenix Park's been just fabulous. Since he won the TJ Smith here in the autumn, he's never really looked back. He had a fabulous season in Queensland, and he's really back with a vengeance. I thought he was the best of our 4, but I thought there was a bit of a wild card in Red Hannigan. Ran poorly the other day in that race where the 2 leaders shot away. A lot of dirt came into his face. Working very well. Kingsgate, of course, Doomben 10,000. Place getter, Stradbroke place getter, deserves his place in this race. Swiss Echo disappointed the other day, but I think he should have run a nicer race today. And that's it.
That's a lot. So what's the pick of the 4 in the Bill Ritchie?
I'd have to say Phoenix Park.
Phoenix Park. Thanks for talking to us, Gay.
Thank you, John.
Good luck. Gay Waterhouse, who has quite a number of runners to go yet, from a total of 16 on the day, Brendan.
Okay, Tappy, that's an amazing stat, isn't it? And Gay looking to cement a couple more runners in the Metropolitan. Red Trinket, National Treasure is the next pick. Native Jazz.
And at Newcastle, now a Queenslander. So Gay Waterhouse supplying the 2 favourites. Number 9, Red Trinket, 310. Number 10, National Treasure, 510. Previous race, Rare Insight. Number 10, Darren Beedman beat 4 Magic Marvo, 1 Choisir and 5. All set now, the Colin Stephen quality, 2,400 metres. And they're off this time. Star of the Seas and Dual Fuel just a little slowly into stride. The favourite jumped nicely. Red Trinket, it won't lead. Going forward quickly, Daniels the man with one of its stablemates, Master Pom, and the other stablemate, Georgie Boy. 3 in line, followed by Manziel, Gamesman, Time Off. Red Trinket inside of Bellows Seigneur from Harp of Tara, Dual Fuel. Then Feed the Meter, followed closely by Native Jazz inside Prince Hal from National Treasure. About 2.5 Piace, a length and a half to Star of the Seas. Out of the straight they travel, 1900 to go. And on the inside, it's Master Pom, keen to go faster. Leads Georgie Boy a half, and Georgie Boy throwing his head about. Gamesman wide as third from Daniels the Man. On the inside of Time Off and a couple to Manziel, 2.5 Bellow Senor. 1.5 the favourite Red Trinket from Harp of Tara, Dual Fuel, and then Feed the Meter Native Jazz. A length end to Prince Hal, followed 2 back by National Treasure. A good margin of 4 to Piace, and nearly 4 lengths further back Star of the Seas. By golly, they're stringing out down the back of the track and heading to the halfway at the 1200 marker. And this leader is bowling along Master Pom by 2 lengths. Gamesman sitting second. Daniels the Man third, then Georgie Boy. A length of Time Off, Manziel. Red Trinket inside Bellow Senor. Dual Fuel on the inside of Harp of Tara. Then Feed the Meter Native Jazz, Prince Hal. Length and a half further back in the field is National Treasure with 2 behind her. And they are Piace and Star of the Seas. There's no change in the order as they come onto the High Street side. 900 left to go on the Colin Stephen. And the leader is Master Pom from Gamesman. Daniels the Man hugging the rails. Georgie Boy 1 out 1 back from Time Off, Manziel. Red Trinket over on the inside of Bellow Senor, Harp of Tara. And then a gap to Dual Fuel, Feed the Meter, Prince Hal. 1 further away on the race is Native Jazz, passed by National Treasure. Star of the Seas next to last, and Absolute is the Victorian Piace. Master Pom will lead the field around the corner, about a length or so. Gamesman second, a length third Manziel, followed by Daniels the Man, Harp of Tara, and then Georgie Boy, Bellow Senor, Feed the Meter, and a Red Trinket. Let's look for Red Trinket. It's starting to come into it very quickly. Got the split and went whoosh, and down past the 150. Red Trinket from Manziel, the bolter Prince Hal. Red Trinket in front. Prince Hal coming at the favourite, but Red Trinket carrying too many guns, and Red Trinket wins the Colin Stephen from Prince Hal. National Treasure flew and is in a photo for third with Manziel. Then Feed the Meter, followed by Piace, Native Jazz. Further off in the field, then Bellow Senor, Star of the Seas, Harp of Tara, and then Time Off, Gamesman, followed by well back Daniels the Man in company with Master Pom, Georgie Boy, and Dual Fuel was tailed off. Red Trinket number 9, 280 and 160. Gee, that was a ride by months. Number 9, Red Trinket. Prince Hal for a fleeting moment. I thought, don't tell me the $62 pop on Tab Limited is going to blow away this favourite, but he was being held on the line. Number 17 will get second. A National Treasure is in a photo finish for third. She came home very, very well from a long way back. And she will probably just pip Manziel for third. But no number, here they come now. 9, Red Trinket, C. Muntz is first. Number 17, Prince Hal, R. Thompson second. Number 10 has run third, and that is National Treasure, J.A. Cassidy. Number 15 was the official fourth, Manziel. So there we go.
Ian, a very promising horse. Gay Waterhouse looking thrilled. There's Andrew Baddock from Goree. And Gay Waterhouse has done it again in the Colin Stephen. And the Goree colours again in the winner's circle. The Colin Stephen a Group 3, and Red Trinket bound for the Metropolitan after winning at just its 7th career start, continuing on its winning ways. It's won 4 of 7. Taking you back to Doom, but now it's time for late mail.
Yes, mate, this race here, well, the only one that they really want outside, and he's been quite solidly backed, is Levante. My numbers are 3, 6, 2 and 10. The 3, of course, is Levante, if we can go on his previous form. Behind the beaten favourite there, Dane Hughes, and also Arigato was really good form. Got the 1 alley and really does look good in the enclosure. And he's shortening even further outside, so they think he can win here on course. So he's the one on top. Of course, 6, Forever Amon. It was in front of him in the betting out there now, but he's now the second pick. Well, he looks good in the enclosure. A different type of horse, a lighter type of horse. He's won his last 2. You know, he's on trial down here, but he has performed well at this track before. So if he runs up to that form, he's certainly in this. 3, 6, 2, Karate. Now, this horse looked extremely well in the enclosure. I think if there's an upset between the for these 2 favourites, it will be Karate. Lovely, big, strong horse, looks well. And one thing John Sheldon does is bring horses here looking well. Went down to the bottom weight then. Winning Friends, plain looking mare, but can run a good race under these conditions. Other horses I thought that looked all right was the 5, Cracker Jack's Hope. and the top weight Old Hat looked all right at his first run back. But 3 to win from 6, 2 and 10. Thanks, Brendan.
Thanks, Lawrence. And later on today, we'll have coverage from Belmont in the West on Birthday Stakes Day. Fine and fast, the early weather and track. 22-14, Collingwood over the Lions in the AFL. And the second quarter winding down. Moonee Valley due to go in 13. Check of page 1. Then a check of page number 2. As you'll see, the well-related Red Trinket, a son of a horse called Lure, who was a Dual Breeders' Cup mile winner who suffered massive fertility problems, has only had a handful of horses to race worldwide, and he's proven a very, very good sire. A break as Andrew Baddock talks with Chris Muntz. At 2 lengths up there, on which Corey Brown was the winning rider. It resumed at Echuca for Robert Smurden and was successful there in quite handy time as an odds-on favourite. Sea Rover for John Hawkes, having its third run back from a spell. Good record this track. Unplaced though, 2 Go Slow, has placed 3 times on dead ground. From there we go down Paris Rocks at big odds. Benmore, number 6. And this is Damien Oliver's ride, and it was a Moonee Valley winner, its most recent start. It's a heavy track winner. And of the rest, Curra Star, Kieran McAvoy's mount the 10 for Brian Cox, having its first run back and has yet to run on a slow track. Was a Moonee Valley winner, has got a very good record at this circuit. So top 8 in betting, race due to go in 6 minutes. And Alf Correctwaite's gone through at Doombenholm in 34 and 32, so 6, 7, 3 and 4. A break as Brisbane kicks to...